this is very expensive. Who pays for it?
Well, the promoter pays for it. I mean, this is a significant investment with a promoter that's for the second year in a row, has been shut down due to a government health order. So putting on a festival like this, it's a major regional festival. It's, easily $10-15 million to put it on. There are a lot of people involved. Yesterday, there were hundreds and hundreds of people on site. People were rocking up to the campground. The food service providers were there. The stage was set. The musicians were coming in. So clearly, this is an enormous blow for the promoter, but also for the region. All of the flow-on accommodation and tourist costs and so on. So it's significant, but the risk is being taken by the promoter. And in an environment, last year, for example, Bluesfest was able to get insured, but now, this year with COVID, nobody can get insurance, and that's a significant challenge, not just for Bluesfest, but for any promoter or producer that's looking to get a show on stage right now.
Yeah, right. So no one has been able to get insurance for any of these festivals.
No, not for any live entertainment event, and that's not just an issue in Australia. That's a global issue. Promoters and producers can still insure for other kinds of things that might impact on their events, but any kind of communicable disease such as COVID, there is no insurance, which is why some countries internationally, Germany, for example, has provided a €2.5 billion insurance package so that festival promoters, music promoters, producers who are investing money, putting shows back on stage, can insure for COVID interruption. And that's something that we've been calling on federal and state governments since last year, but particularly with Bluesfest being shut down again less than 24 hours out from opening yesterday, this is now a matter of urgency. And we really would like to sit down with governments to look at the proposal we put to them. We'd like to see it on the National Cabinet agenda when it meets after Easter on the 9th of April. This is something that has been done for screen in Australia, and we think that there's a very strong argument to establish a temporary business interruption fund to support our promoters and producers when they're investing $10-15 million on events that may be shut down with a moment's notice so that they can at least
Yeah, well, we spoke to Dominic Perrottet yesterday, and he seemed very open to the idea of a government guarantee, perhaps not in this case, but anyone else who's looking to set up a festival in the weeks and months ahead. I mean, they're just not going to do it without any kind of government guarantee, whether that be state or federal.
We're an industry like others. We've been shut down for a year. For 12 months, we haven't been able to trade and operate. We're getting our shows back on stage. Our theatre shows are coming back. We've got our music promoters, particularly planning for events, particularly in October onwards for our summer touring season. But, JobKeeper has ended. We have got government support to get, projects back out there. But, in an environment where, COVID is still, running through, we really need some underwriting in order to be able to have that confidence. I mean, every time a border is shut down or a community is shut down, there's a snap lockdown in Brisbane, or whether it's Byron, whether it's Melbourne. I mean, since November last year, we've seen every arts festival, every major musical, and now our first music festival shut down due to, community transmission. So we think that there's governments can assist. Industry is willing to pay for that premium, and we think that we've put a proposal to federal and state governments. We think now is the time to sit down and work that through and put it into market so that promoters have got that confidence when they're trying to get those shows up.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can get some answers for you, but it looks like the next National Cabinet, as you say, early April might be that inflection point there to get any answers. Appreciate your time. We'll check in soon.
Thank you.